What's going on, y'all? Christian here, co-founder at Client Ascension and ListKit, doing a combined revenue of $500,000 every single month. And in today's video, I'm going to give you guys a replay of a 60-minute workshop I did for our $5,000 per person in-person mastermind event in Tampa, Florida. This entire presentation is about how to create proprietary offers to stand out from your competition over cold email, over ads, over organic content on inbound traffic to your website. Basically, how to create offers that are so unique and so brand new to a market that prospects have no choice but to say, yes, I'm interested in learning more. And the best part is you're not changing a single aspect of your service delivery. For example, let's say you're an email marketer for e-commerce brands. You could switch your offer to say, I can write your emails from an AI character called Sally who acts as a friend of your customers. You're not changing anything about your back-end services. You're changing the front-end offer positioning to get more replies to your cold emails, to book more sales calls, to close more deals, to generate more money. And in this workshop that you're about to watch, I go through 10 different offers live on the video for over an hour for absolutely free on my YouTube channel. Without further ado, let's dive in. Drop a thumbs up on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Client Ascension merch coming soon. Let's get into it. All right, guys. Everyone good? Solid. All right, I want to talk to you all about how to create and validate proprietary offers and invent trends in the marketplace. Anyone know this ad? Show of hands, seen the ad? What market did he saturate? Like SMMA. Yeah, Facebook ads, SMMA. Anyone know this guy? What market did he saturate? Cold email, right? Anyone seen this offer before? I made that. Also, yes. At one point in time, all these offers were proprietary, brand new to the marketplace. No one was pitching them before. You could hop on a sales call with a brand or a restaurant or a coffee shop and sell them Facebook ads at face value. No guarantee, no case studies, no sales assets, right? Same thing with cold email. When Andre, Dan, and I started 3 years ago, you could hop on a sales call and sell them 10 to 15 calls a month, and it would sell like hotcakes because no one else was doing it. You didn't have to have case studies. You weren't being compared to 10 other lead gen agencies. Who does lead? How many? If you're on a sales call, how many times does the prospect have like 10 other people?
They get 3 emails a day.
Yeah. 60 short form clips in 2 hours was at one point a banger offer before it became a meme on Twitter. Thanks, Daniel. So, right, any market starts out as proprietary, whether it's Facebook ads, Google ads, content, cold email, YouTube, and then it catches fire on Twitter. Everyone has zero innovation and creative thinking and copies and pastes it word for word. And then you get this, where even if you are far better at what you do than the next person, you're going to be compared to that person on paper because you're offering the same thing, right? So you play the comparison game. Your services are judged on every single feature. Prospects ask you, like, talk to me how you get the leads, how you build the list, how you write the scripts, how you build the domains, right? Like if you buy a car, who here's bought a car and compared like the miles per gallon, the cost, the interior, the sunroof, right? If you want a Cybertruck right now, you're going to Tesla. There's nowhere else to buy. Are there other electric trucks on the market? I don't know. Okay, but like the Cybertruck for what it is right now is proprietary. You don't care like what kind of MPG it has or what interior it has. You're just buying a Cybertruck because that's all there is, right? If you have a saturated offer, which a lot of you guys here do, email marketing, cold email, content, almost everybody has, a saturated offer at this point. That's just the nature of online marketing nowadays. When you're on the phone with the prospect, they're going to ask you for case studies, a guarantee, right? Sales assets. You're going to you're going to have to beat out like 5 other agencies that they're also talking to. Like Dan, for cold email, would people with the retainer cold email offer, how many people would be like, I'm talking to 5 other agencies? I like you. So
Every single one.
how would you beat them out?
They just like them more.
Right.
Yes. We want to have a guarantee. We're like, oh, this guy's.
Right.
This guy just walks.
So not only do you have to sell them on why they should buy your service, you have to sell them on why they should work with you, which is essentially 2 sales baked into one, right? If you have a proprietary offer that no one's heard of before, cold email in 2021, Facebook ads in 2018, 60 short form clips a month a year ago. You get on the phone with them, you maybe give them a sales asset showing what you do, and you get the sale, right? They don't care about the features like the miles per gallon, the sunroof. They just want your offer and they work with you. And even if, not saying that your service isn't good, but they're not even going to be able to tell that your service is inferior or superior to anybody else, because there is nobody else in the marketplace competing with you. And some examples of this inside Client Ascension, my man Brendan here does e-com email, so this is relevant for you, Adam. We were on a script writing call, and we were literally, he's like a college kid, he's funny, we were just literally messing around because he's like super lighthearted. And he's like, what's like the weirdest thing we can test in a cold email for e-com email marketing? And we came up with like, instead of writing the emails in Klaviyo from his agency, it was from an AI avatar called Charlie. And Charlie's like this made-up fictional character that serves as like a friend of the brand's customers. And he got 8 positive replies for 2,400 emails, which is really good for email marketing. And this offer crushed it, and we just invented it out of thin air. And then he's like, how do I fulfill it? I'm like, I don't know, sell it now, fulfill it later. And like the way he fulfills the service is no different. He's writing the emails the exact same. But since they're coming from Charlie, some AI avatar, brands are interested in it, right? And then SEO, Tamim does SEO sprints for SaaS companies, and he closes deals from cold email all the time. And he's not doing anything different with his SEO. It's just packaged up differently into a sprint where it's like 4 weeks of deliverables with backlinks, blogs, all these things. And because it's packaged up as a sprint rather than an ongoing SEO service, it seems like sexier to the marketplace, even though he's doing nothing else different with his services, which is crazy enough. But it's pretty, and then for ListKit, our setup offer, like this is our stripe from all the $1,500 invoices we've collected, and we are operating in a very saturated marketplace, cold email, right? And we're running ads, as Daniel just talked about. But with our service, we're setting up, we're like basically operating adjacent to the marketplace. So guys like Matt does done for you cold email service, and we're not enemies, we're not competitors, like massive marketplace. Done for you cold email guys operate in one lane. We basically invented a new lane on the highway where we build the system for you and you own it. And the reason it works is because we're able to contrast ourselves from every other competitor in the marketplace by saying, hey, everyone else on the market is doing done for you. They're charging you monthly. They're charging you a setup fee. You know, they're charging you pay per call, all this stuff. We'll just build it for you one time. You own the system. You get it installed in your business, and that's it. And people come to us because it's an offer they've never heard of before. I'm sure people are going to copy the setup offer soon. Matt's going to go spin this up when he gets home. But it works super well because they have no one else to compare us to. Like almost nobody else is doing these build outs. So it just makes a lot of sense why it's able to close. And our fulfillment process is no different. We're setting up the exact same system that we would set up for a done for you cold email client, except now we're just passing it off to the person who buys it from us, and that's it, right? So that was really quick. The rest of this I want to make actionable for you guys. So I have every single person in the room's offer pulled up on the screen, and we're just going to basically create different offer angles for your business. I want to start with ListKit just to kind of get you guys warmed up. Like ListKit, we do cold email, we sell data, we verify leads. Like shout out an offer angle, and we'll just dump it. I mean, yeah. So like, what's up? Okay, so like cold call setup offer, cold email setup offer. Verify your Apollo leads.
Or leads in your CRM.
Yeah, verify your CRM data. We will write your cold email scripts. Right, we will, we'll give you, cannot type, a swipe file of 100 cold emails that converted, right? Like I could sit here for hours and come up with different offer angles for ListKit. And in the case of Daniel and running ads, he can go spin up an ad campaign based on these offers in a day or two. And all of a sudden we go from having one offer where we sell you email data to having like 17 different offers that all funnel back into the high ticket service that Daniel was talking about. Because if someone buys setup from us, there's a good chance they buy Client Ascension. They become a ListKit customer, and all these things happen as a result of the proprietary offer, right? So that is, I'm not going to go through more ListKit examples, but that's basically the process, and I want to start with my man Adam. So let's do some SaaS SEO offer angles. Spit out like anything about your service that could be productized.
Specific time?
Yeah, like 5 authority blogs written in the next 7 days. Each blog's, what is it, like the headers are SEO optimized?
Yeah.
So like each blog's header is SEO optimized. Keyword research deck, right? Because I feel like with some SaaS companies, they're sophisticated enough to know what SEO is, and they already have a guy. So you could just sell them something that enhances that guy's capabilities. SEO sprint analysis of your 5 closest competitors. What What's some other ideas?
Like health score.
Okay.
Technical side.
On the website?
Yeah.
Oh, do you remember the speed optimization offer we ran, Christian?
Yep. You could even sell like Google rankings for certain keywords. Like I will find 5 high traffic keywords for you and rank you at the top of Google for each one.
It has to be tangible.
Yeah.
Like the 5 backlinks and 5 like.
Yeah.
That's put as
Is there a way to like track people?
get you 30 high authority backlinks to your site. Like that would be one. A
Yeah.
lot of SEO people would buy that though. That would be targeting SEO people.
Yeah.
Now if you wanted to sign like SaaS companies, it would be like 30 keyword optimized posts for your site. Like they would buy that. Like that's something I would buy for clients and shit. Or people.
Are you able to track signups from SEO?
Signups for the SaaS.
Yeah, like customer signups.
Yeah, but you have to set up the conversion tracking.
Okay.
Yeah, you can track organic is what you're asking.
You do GA 4
Yeah.
No, but I would just base. There's a guy in Climate Century who can do it. It's tough, man.
No, people would buy GA 4
Oh yeah, that's high. Everyone needs it.
Yeah, exactly. People would buy it.
All right. So basically, like you can go downstream in terms of like impacts, like clients and revenue is one. Website traffic, like 10,000 website visitors in 90 days. You can go up, and then all the way down to like deliverables, backlinks, authority blogs, keyword research, sprint, and all of a sudden you have like 15 different offers you can test, right? Like what are you doing right now with cold email?
The offer is ARR or demos.
Okay.
Just those two over 6 months.
Makes sense. Yeah, that's good. Demos over 6 months. Okay. So yeah, I mean, it's a lot, like the way Daniel sets it up with the ads, I feel like it's a lot more direct with so cold email, you can basically validate an offer with your time because you're investing a lot more time into the cold email campaign versus like with ads, Daniel will spend, I don't know, $1,000 to validate an offer over ads. So it's like you can either validate it over cold email with your time or you could validate it over ads with money. And there's,
You want to make something extremely
10 different angles, yeah.
Like wildly low convincing.
Out of those ones, which one do you think would perform the best?
Website optimization, and
Yeah. Yeah.
But so not a lot.
Or you could even sell them like SEO optimized AI prompts or some shit like that. Right?
No, you have to think, like, what would you buy at listing? Like, you get an ad for it.
That's what I was thinking in that exact frame of mind. I think the blogs make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna write blogs anyways. I might as well just get them from someone else.
Yeah.
For free. And then if it's
Long
good-
form keyword optimized content for your website.
Yeah.
Yeah, who's gonna
Like,
say
and that's what the ad would be. Long form keyword optimized content for your website. That's literally what it would say. Like, that's what they.
Or like,
Word counts?
Huh?
Would it be better to say word counts?
I leave that to the stuff.
what about like a swipe file of like 50 SEO optimized blog titles and headings? Or is that like, it has to be specific based on the industry they're in?
Yeah, it's specific based on that keyword.
Okay.
That would be good.
Okay.
Unless I create that for them.
Yeah, I mean, you could even create it on the spot. Like, do you have a team that could do that?
Yeah, but then that goes into keyword research too.
Okay.
We'd have to research 50 keywords.
I mean, I feel like that's like a logical cross sell where it's like you create the blog or the blog content, then you sell them on like continuous keyword research. Like, hey, there's new market trends every month. Like, we could sell you like a monthly research package, and it's like you just keep upselling them. You know what I mean?
So sell them the keyword research and then like, hey, we're gonna even outline the blog for you. with the
Yeah,
title.
because like what we're building at Client Ascension right now is a script swipe offer where like you buy our cold email templates, and then we're gonna sell you like the sales vault, which is like call recordings, because it's like, oh, you're getting all these calls, now you got to close them. You know what I mean? Like you just create the next problem with what they're buying. So they buy they buy a keyword outline from you, then it's like, I don't want to write these. It's like, oh, here's an AI prompt package that can write the blogs for you. Oh, I don't know how to put them on my website properly. Oh, here's a website. I don't know. I'll do the blogs for you, so you don't have to worry about that. You know what I mean? It's just like a chain reaction of new things to sell them.
But then they're not gonna rank on the site because your website technical is bad.
Yeah.
Got leads.
But yeah, I'll save all these and send them to you guys. But I put them in alphabetical order. So let's go to Adam, another Adam. All right, sir. I think Daniel was giving you some sauce earlier about like the swipe file and stuff, right?
So design swipe file. I thought about doing something with a copy swipe file too. Like we help. The big one is the flow build outs. So you could do both plain text and design.
Okay.
Flow, or it could just be the entire.
Email full build-outs with code one time.
Yeah, like the one-time flow build out. We just sell that on sales calls.
Really?
Because if someone can't pay recurring, the flow build out is the biggest thing we can sell.
Yeah.
But another thing that you could do is templated flows that they could build off. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So like flow
Like a
temp.
Swipe for a flow.
Okay.
Like the 10 flows they need plus.
Oh yeah, the 10 flows every successful e-com brand needs in Klaviyo, right?
Yeah.
So like you sell it as a swipe file of 10 flows, but then you like brand it as the 10 that everybody needs, right?
Yeah.
Um,
But like you could also just say the SMS flows because most
yeah.
don't do that, right?
No, so, all right. So this is a good example of like the indirect versus direct. Like email flow build out, like e-commerce email flow build out. That's direct.
Yeah.
10 flows that every successful e-com brand needs in Klaviyo. That's indirect.
Yeah.
Don't do it indirect. Only do it direct.
Got it. Alright. But what about SMS? The SMS, would that be fine? It's just not even facing.
Like SMS flow build out.
Yeah.
Offer like swipe file.
Yeah, I mean, you can do anything with this.
Yeah, I feel like email would be better.
Yeah.
I feel like that'd be like an order bump on email.
Yeah.
Like say you're selling like so you're selling, you got a funnel where it's swipe files are the best performing email flows with designs, and there's like an order bump. It's like, for $19 extra you can get all the SMS ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What about like Figma and like the technical stuff? Like, are you designing in Figma or Canva?
We use Figma, but you wouldn't want to do like a course on Figma.
Yeah. I'm trying to think about like what you could
The
sell.
swipe file would be in Figma.
Okay.
You do like the content calendar is always correct.
Yeah, you can do that. Content calendar.
Okay. Yeah.
Like basically, I'll plan out your next 30 days worth of email.
Another one is the deliverability audit. So like that was one of the service-based lead magnets.
Yep.
Was the deliverability audit.
How'd that perform? Good.
I'm testing it right now. It's actually weird. I'm testing that, the free email, and then a loop. Loop is still outperforming.
Outperforming.
It's weird. Yeah. But it hasn't had that much time.
Full build outs on ads would probably work the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Trying to think what else.
That
Other
might
than
actually
that,
be profitable selling that.
yeah.
If it was like $2,800, $3,500, you'd probably be profitable on it.
Just offering the
Are there any like Shopify tools that you guys do for clients and stuff like that?
Yeah, so there's some post-purchase stuff that we're implementing now, like after sale.
Okay.
That's one you could do.
There you go.
Like we'll do all the post-purchase.
We will build a post-purchase nurture flow. Is that in Klaviyo?
It's a one-click upsell on Shopify. That's not even email marketing.
What about just like a free email? Like all,
Yeah, we're doing that right now too.
yeah, just,
Kind of
Custom
like how
email.
Eamon does free YouTube videos.
yeah, just, hey, we'll make one free email.
Yeah.
It's just harder with something like email marketing that's such high volume. Like one email is not like very valuable. Like one YouTube video is so valuable because you're maybe posting 4 a month, but an email you're posting ideally 30 to 60 to 90 a month, right? Like 2 or 3 a day. Easy going.
Bro, with the sophisticated brands, you can even get into like we will place a Klaviyo tech onto your retention team. You know what I mean?
That's all.
Because at some point, like the brands are so big that they already have a team in house
Yeah.
where it's like, oh, you don't even want to work with an agency. Like I'll just sell you the talent that you need, right?
That's all.
That was our thesis with placement because we're like, oh, we don't want to do the work. We'll just sell you the talent.
Yeah.
But the thesis was invalidated because we wound up managing the client and the placement.
Well, the thesis was very much validated on the ad side. It was probably our most successful ad campaign.
Right, but we thought that it was going to lighten up our workload, but it doubled
Yeah,
it.
The fulfillment was a piece of shit.
Yeah, how do you fulfill that? You just find one.
You just like get them on interviews with 3 Klaviyo techs that are really good at what they do, and then you,
Nah, the placement offers fucking suck.
Well, for cold email it does, but not for like setters.
Yeah, I don't know. They
I think it would work in this case.
I could see that tech offer working well.
Another one you
Yeah.
can add is the opt-in, building out their opt-in for them, the form on their website.
Okay.
It's like one of the most valuable ones.
People don't have an opt-in all the time?
Well, it just sucks.
Okay.
Their opt-in is just bad. Some don't have it.
So we'll build you an opt-in on your site that accomplishes X. I don't know, gets you 10% more opt-ins, grows your list by whatever amount, right?
In a lot of cases, you can double yours.
Yeah. So you can look at like the actual emails themselves. You can make it a swipe, like the vault that we sell is like a template swipe file, and then I think a Klaviyo designer, a copywriter, like Cardinal Mason places copywriters at brands all the time, and he makes tons of money. So it's like placement offers make sense for sophisticated people. And then if you're like an example, like I've worked with students in Client Ascension where they're like, I've never fulfilled this for a client before. Like, why would I sell it? I'm like, if you sell it and it works, figure out a way to fulfill it, rather than like, oh, I know how to fulfill this, but I can't get any clients from it. It's like, what does it matter? You know what I mean? Yeah. Because I'm sure you've worked with a lot of Klaviyo techs or designers or whatnot, and you could easily, like, what seems simple for you would be valuable to a brand, right? So yeah, that's solid.
Yeah.
All right. All good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me snap a picture.
Yeah, I'll screenshot all these as well and send them to you guys. All right. Arib, what's up, my man?
How's it going, man?
Let's do some offer creation. So you do the done for you content, right?
Correct.
Okay. I feel like content has like a lot of free value you could give out. Like, I don't know.
Currently, I give out reels, so like 5 reels for free.
Okay.
So if it's like a super qualified person, I'll be like, well, I'll give you 5 reels for free.
And then this is for any platform,
It's service based or Instagram, sorry. Yeah.
IG and TikTok, or just IG?
I mean, it's cross platform, so like IG mainly, but they can post anywhere.
Okay. What about like I will cut up your long form YouTube or podcast into 10 reels, right? Because like a lot of people do long form YouTube or podcasts and like they just let them sit there, but you could be like, give me the link, I'll cut it up into your 10 best clippable moments, and then
That's what Steven Ballerina and is that how you say his last name?
yeah,
He did that for TikTok. He just took one of our episodes and just sent me a folder with 10 reels.
yeah.
Like without even asking, he was just like, yo,
Yeah.
post these if you want.
I feel like another good one is like I've worked with, you could say like a swipe file of 50 viral hook ideas, right? I actually opted into a list from an Instagram ad just from this because the guy had a whiteboard up in his ad and he was like, these 50 ad hooks have gotten this many views, and it just like popped up the view counts, and I was like, holy shit. So I downloaded it, and the swipe file was pretty good. It was like 99% of people don't want you to know this. Like in every single hook you could plug and play for your offer. And I would have, if I was like looking to buy it, I probably would have bought it, but that was a really solid one. Trying to think what else. What like, in terms of what you, like what's a productized, like Daniel's talking about, like a direct thing besides like the reel itself?
So until February, we were doing only local. So I have like a studio built out in Houston.
Okay.
So whatever, like, podcast stuff. So usually what my offer would work is like they would come to the studio and actually record. So I would give that whole process for free. Like, hey, come for a day, we'll record the whole thing, edit it for you, and then you can just like do it.
Get a podcast episode filmed.
It doesn't necessarily need to be a podcast, but like even reels for their business, just so they can see how like they would come for 2 hours, film like 30 reels, and they're done for the day. So they
Okay.
don't even need to film for them.
That's kind of like the Ryan Regan offer.
Yeah. So get content filmed and edited in person for free. That's solid. And then you're only doing short form, or would you have the ability to like script up a long form?
We have editors who do long form too.
Okay. Are you doing any of the content strategy or more of the editing?
It's strategy. It's a whole done for you. So we'll take care of the publishing.
What about like one?
And then we do the ads for them too, for service space particularly.
Do content sprints. So,
Like a challenge or whatever.
yeah, what I found that works so fucking well for some people is people just don't like having recurring subscriptions. You just tell them, let's just do this for 1 month, there's no auto renew, and if you want to continue after this first month, I'll just turn the auto renew on.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
it's a 1 month content sprint where it's like, we're gonna make you two long form
Yeah.
You just call it a content sprint.
Yeah.
Yeah, I started doing that.
And then and then at the end of month one, you just ask them, do you want to do the same thing again this month? Like, that's it.
Yeah, I started doing that after I joined CA because before that I was locking them into 3 months, but that wasn't. Yeah, they always considered it.
Yeah, so maybe you do like $500 for one YouTube video and 10 shorts, right? And then if the video crushes, like you just scale up. Oh, I want 4 YouTube videos. Okay, $2,000 a month. You know what I mean? Like,
My main objective with the content is to get them booked calls. So unless they're not willing to spend additional on ads, I don't like onboard them because I don't like relying on the organic side of things because it's like up and down always.
yeah,
In this specific instance, you're not selling an end goal, you're selling the deliverable. You're selling the product and service now.
mm-hmm.
It's not your concern at this point. Like if you sold that, like they bought pieces of content. They didn't buy calls. They didn't promise them calls. So that's up to them.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with cold email setup.
Yeah, so we don't promise a result. Like there's no guarantee. There's nothing. It's just so cheap and so straightforward. But what's the guarantee? That it fucking works. Like the email sent. That's the guarantee.
Yeah.
Like we're not promising a result in that situation.
And you're creating the next problem for them. It's like, oh, this content's doing good, but I want more calls. It's like, well, we can just run ads to your best videos. And it's like, oh, you could do that for me? Yeah. Right. I'm trying to think what else. Content sprint, free video, filmed and edited in person. Trying to think.
So we built them like, for example, we onboarded a lawyer last week. They didn't have like a system with what happens after the lead, like they get a lead. We built a whole profile system where we get the lead, it texts us, and then it texts them directly onto their phone. Hey, you got a new lead. These are the qualifying questions. Please give them a call.
Yeah, lead conversion system would be fire.
So it's from content to ads to the phone, basically.
Nice. That's also a good upsell. Lead conversion system. Once again, like place an editor into your business or like a content creator. Video.
I think what's super important to reiterate is this is not your new offer.
Yeah.
This is an offer to get them to your core offer.
Yes.
Because right now it is too difficult to get someone from where they're at to your end offer. You need to place something in between. That's what happens with market sophistication. You need one of these offers as a signpost on their way to your
That's the whole premise of the Loom video strategy is basically this. Like you're just putting a new deliverable before the sales call to get them to sign, right? Because Taylor Welch talks about this where all of his ads go to low ticket, right? And then he converts high ticket like a year after. So like for Client Ascension, we close people that entered our funnel a year ago, and it's all from the low ticket shit we have. So like people will enter our funnel for $29, consume Daniel's emails every day, consume our YouTube videos, get hit with our retargeting ads, see us on Twitter, and then a year later when they're ready to join, I don't know if this happened to any of you guys, but like when they're finally ready to join Client Ascension, they're like, oh, I want coaching, Client Ascension. Like you're the default option. So like you're not converting on the high ticket stuff right away, but a year down the road, you'll have people at all times that are finishing out their nurture cycle, right? So like, what is it like? I've always thought about like fine wine. Like someone had to wait 5 years before their first batch of wine came up. It's like, yeah. But once you hit that first batch, there's a new batch every single month that's maturing, and you have
just that first cycle.
Yeah, you just have to get through that first cycle, right?
And like, what do you think internet money is for?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. There is no function of internet money besides making
People in Client Ascension are like, yo, I want to
There's no internet money. It's like, no. Like its entire fucking purpose is to make people for clients.
Yep. Okay. So yeah, Brad, tax and CPA services. Like what did Daniel say? Like $200 financial statement creation.
I was thinking like a 3-statement pro forma forecast, especially for owners looking to sell.
Another cool thing could be like a calculator on how much can I afford to spend on new team members or employees. This is like a common question people have. Like, how much should I spend on team?
Monthly financial statement budgeting. Yeah.
That's the first question I asked our CFO team when we hired them. Was like, hey, like, how do I know how much to spend on new people we hire?
What about
That's when I was thinking like,
what about like 24/7 text access for write-offs? Like you can text me any day.
I personally think selling anything, like if you made an ad that literally said like anywhere from $200 to $400 per month done for you monthly financial statements, like it would work.
Yeah.
Your tax like CPA
Yeah.
showing the cost savings
That one's
by
fine.
having
Yeah, that could be
distributions
LLC to
versus
S corp
is out.
conversions. Yeah.
Yeah, so LLC to S corp conversion. I forget the ad, but it's like a very simple graphic, and it cooks.
What about like I will automate,
Uh,
set up your entire quick. I feel like with tax and like you could make so many of these that are compelling because everybody hates every fucking aspect of taxes.
another good one's SBA loan business plan.
Yeah.
Uh,
The QSBS stuff is interesting too. I don't know how much.
Quarterly business. The
The
What is it?
qualified small business.
Oh, yeah.
Or QBI. Is it QBI?
oh, QBI.
Yeah.
That's going away next year though.
Next year? Alright, we'll brighten it up until then. I think
Yeah, new
Trump
hire
is back, he'll
compensation
extend
and
it
benefit
though.
package.
or you can even do like I will. What is like the Augusta rule? I don't know. I will save you. I don't know what is it. However much on taxes with.
I sold a couple of business health analysis, which is great because they give me everything I need to give them my actual offer.
I will set you up with a. I will set your LLC up in Delaware. How annoying was it to set our LLC up in Delaware? It took like months. Yeah. You could probably come up with literally 1,000 of these different ones, and they all funnel back into what you're doing on the high ticket side of
That
things.
is what you're running ads to. You're not
Yeah,
running
I haven't
ads
done
to
any
like
of
only
it.
your bookkeeper. You're running ads to that and then converting them on whatever service you have in the long term.
What if you did like a risk reduction where it's like, if I don't find something that will save you money on your taxes, then I'll buy you.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can't do that. That's against my license.
Oh, for real?
I would if I could, but I can't.
Damn. Trying to think what else. I mean, we can come up with a ton of shit.
Cash burn analysis. When do I hit zero?
Another good one. Like
I feel like you can get a lot of like brick and mortars with like depreciation analysis
Yeah.
or something like that, right?
Yeah, you can go back and amend past returns to.
I'm thinking about like what Clever Profits does, Christian. They have like the perfect P&L, and it shows the percentages in each expense category that
Yeah.
you have depending on your business model.
Build a perfect P&L for you.
Perfect P&L meaning how much percent of my revenue should be expensed in each of these categories. Team, or tech, ads, marketing, sales, overhead, all those different things.
Like, just like benchmarking.
Yeah, I'll show you. Remind me, I'll show you on my computer the perfect P&L that our CFO firm showed us, and it's like agency model should be at this, coaching model should be at this,
Yeah.
SaaS should be at this. Cool.
Yeah.
It was super helpful.
Solid. But yeah, I think that's pretty solid. All right, Bryce. What's up, bro?
That's good.
Let's get thinking. All right, so you want to just like brief everybody on your offer real quick?
Yeah. So we help set up like a wellness platform on people's like their back-braided HR systems, and so people can hop on and they can meet with dietitians or mental health coaches or holistic coaching. We offer financial services as well, so we can help them understand their retirement and understanding. God, I'm gonna go long. I've been up since 4:30. All right, so yeah, we help them as well understand really retirement. We save the companies on average like $400 per eligible employee tax savings. We offer that at no net out-of-pocket cost too.
Nice.
We average 90% participation rate.
On which one?
Yeah, the industry average is like 30.
90% on what?
On the participation for people actually sign up and use it.
You save on like the health insurance side?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that too, but that comes obviously once their premiums are up, so still working on that. But
I'm trying to think. Would this be tailored to like the employee or like the director of HR?
that's what I've been having.
Really?
Yeah, an issue of understanding. So I've been creating like YouTube videos a day for like the past couple of weeks just to see. So I do one towards like the employers and the directors and one towards the employees. I've been getting more traction with the directors though, and like the actual people that would implement.
Are you able to give out like free calls for the companies or
What do you mean by that?
like one free group, I don't know, wellness session for your employees?
One say yes. We can put it down. So
Okay.
it's all good. It's all
Yeah.
You can do like
So
a
we can do that.
calculator, how much money you'll save or something.
We could build that. Yeah, I don't
Just
know
like
if
I can project out how much money
how much
you'll
you would
save.
save, yeah, if you do that, that's fine. People want to learn more about their benefits packages, just in general, like what they have to offer, and what you know, and what they can actually afford, so we can help them understand that, so we can audit your benefits packaging and give you some understanding on what you actually can afford.
So like, are you going when you go like if someone signs up with you, are they going to a third party therapist or whatever for the wellness calls, or is it like in house?
It's third party, so it's United Health Center.
Okay.
So it's a pretty big organization, but we
Yeah.
have a platform for them to actually do that.
Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to think because it's not like I can give you a free call with a therapist, right? Because that'd be like
Not
that.
necessarily. We do the financial wellness though ourselves, so that is in house. So we can teach them about retirement or something like for free. That's not an issue.
Okay.
But it's a little bit tougher.
Yeah, that is a little bit tougher. I'm trying to think like anyone else have any ideas in terms of outside of calls like deliverables?
I'm building a guide on.
For a PDF.
Yeah, they already currently have one, how to actually upgrade it because, or what to look for, and how to set an ROI.
Or like an employee benefits cheat sheet or something like that?
Yeah, exactly.
What's your ideal company size?
About 200 employees.
Okay.
Like a participation audit.
The perfect
One of the biggest things you do.
employee benefit package.
That's something we're working on, trying to understand.
The perfect employee benefit package guideline or something like that. So HR directors know like exactly how to balance it. Okay. What'd you say, Dan?
Like a participation audit for the HR directors so they understand how many people are actually using the current systems. And then you can just get on a call with them to go over what it all means and be like, oh, this is why you need us because nobody's using your shit in the first place.
Yeah.
Can you do something like improve employee productivity or
That's the hardest thing to like
Measure.
actually
Yeah.
measure is that people are now more productive because of this. You could always say it, but it would be a little bit more difficult. I guess you could ask, but you can do. We've done like employee surveys as well, just asking them about. So we can build out like an employee survey.
We will survey your employees
You
on.
could even do like a retention calculator. Like how likely are your employees to stay on the team as of right now?
Yeah.
And almost like use that as a way, like a scare tactic to be like, based on the responses and the surveys collected from your team, they're all gonna leave in a couple of months because they're not
Okay.
happy.
No, I see that.
So like, how can you make their work more enjoyable?
Yeah.
What about
That
like
makes a lot of sense. Okay, yeah.
employee?
That's what they're scared of. They're scared of losing their team members, right? At least from an HR team's
From a-
perspective or a business owner's perspective, we want to do ice cream parties like we do at Lisket, so that you guys keep, working with us. If we don't do enough ice cream parties, you guys are gonna lose, So it's the same thing.
What about like an automated, like you'll go in and build an automated onboarding flow for that? So that's how like, this is also how our
Oh, yeah.
fits in.
Oh,
They get
okay.
their employee
Yeah.
benefits,
Like when they're hiring, you
benefits,
say?
values, like,
The
like
onboarding,
training
okay.
stuff,
Okay.
like we'll build that in for you so they get it as soon as they sign.
Yeah.
We will set up your employee
We
benefit.
have an AI that predicts what you're at high risk for.
Mm.
So if you're like a little bit overweight and black, you're really at high risk for like high blood pressure. And so you can then be told what to like look for and based off of that.
Yeah, Bryce, what I would say is you're selling to the business owner, not the employees. Because really, the employee could be like super excited about it, but they're not making these buying decisions, I'd imagine.
Yeah, so would you say to look that towards, we'll do this for you to see so that you can see like what you're at high risk for? That's what you're saying.
I'm saying for the business owner to see that their employees are not solidified in
Yeah.
the company.
It's not the same thing, but it'd be like, do you want to work with a bunch of fat people?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, I would say think of why would a business owner want to implement a program like this? Like any type of wellness program for a business owner, the reason for it is like it's nice to help out.
No,
your
I
team
think
members.
just directly saying like, we'll help you build an employee wellness program. Like,
But
the offer itself would inherently work.
I think
We've been trying that over. Yeah.
Yeah, it's more about the thing that's actually been working the best has been, are you looking for new wellness vendors? So they can always add on and stack, and so it's like now their time to look into these things. So it's one of those that it's like I was telling I think Adam, but it was like a 3 to 8 month sales cycle. So once they set it, they don't look at it for like 8 months and nobody
Yeah.
cares. So now they're actually doing that. So it's a little bit different.
Yeah.
Just to always say, we will set it up because we're like, we did this shit 6 months ago. We don't care right now.
I feel like this is one of those, like, I have a client who's like an IT offer. It's not like, you can do a lot of like verbal trickery to like try and get them in, but a lot of it's just timing. It's just like, are you looking for this right now? It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
probably just running that at scale.
Yeah.
Yeah, that and yeah, referral partners have been the best and a lot easier for that.
Yep.
But that's cool.
Solid.
I can make content out of all of this
Yeah.
anyway, so it's fine.
Or, yeah, reaching out to like accountants and being like, hey, you guys probably have a, you know, group of people you work with, being a referral partner, doing that type of relationship, where you're like, you're selling to like other vendors who might have access to other people. I think
Yeah.
that could be interesting.
My latest campaign was for like business consultants, and so I got on a call with somebody and we set that up. So would you continue with that, or also I can?
Yeah, like I'm just thinking, so it's like Brad, for example, sells tax
Yeah.
strategy, right? And so if Brad has a group of clients, and those clients look to him for a lot of just random like business service stuff too, I'm sure. Like, you know, so if he's like, he has 20 clients, and you can go to all his 20 clients and be like, hey, we actually have some, like, you guys, you know, a way that you guys can save money beyond just the tax strategy is the employee wellness thing, and then, you know, you can sell them that way.
Okay.
Solid. Very solid.
What do we got? 4 more?
3.
3.
Lucas, my man.
Well, the main offer is just running ads and how we have a CRM follow up. But I was thinking about doing I just figured out Go High Level has like a template website builder, and we trialed it out with one of our clients that we already have, and it took like an hour maybe to build out their website, and they loved it. So we're thinking about doing a very easy yet price point website to kind of just get them in, and we obviously have to pay hosting for that website as well because Go High Level allows us to do that. But
I saw some person that made some offers. It's $100 a month to have a website, but you pay them directly. It's probably some shit like go out. It's $100 a month to have a website hosted and have like 3,000 clients or some shit like that. It's like they just never churn ever. So the LTV is like absurdly high, which is interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen this, but it's e-com websites. You make an e-com site, and the entire purpose of it is to get Shopify affiliate. If you get someone to do a $1 trial on Shopify, Shopify pays you $100. So this dude was running, it was $20 for Shopify templates, and it's not like half filled with a bunch of dropshipping products. So you pay $20, and then you have to sign up for Shopify in order for them to deliver the website. Yeah, so he's just profiting like that.
Yeah.
Getting thousands of people on Shopify. The same way it works with Go High Level though. There's what's his fucking name?
Amir?
No, there's another dude. Kai Bax.
oh, I've seen this.
Yeah, so he's selling funnel templates.
Okay.
Now obviously the way he's making money here is Go High Level affiliates. So
Yeah.
I mean you could sell that. It doesn't have to be hardscape or paving companies. Fucking do you have a business? I'm just like
I think the reason why for the hardscape was just because of the templateness of it. Like it's literally gonna be the same exact thing for every single one, and then we have like a form filled. That way, the custom values that we created literally change on the website. So we have to add some stuff, but we try to keep as much as possible so it's quick as a fulfillment as possible. And then obviously they're paying us whatever the monthly. So we were thinking like I don't know $500 to like whatever. It doesn't really matter. And then like a $50 to $60 monthly recurring. And then at that point, I think it's easier to sell marketing with Facebook ads and yada yada. So that's kind of what we were thinking about because it works with cold email as well. I think I'm not really familiar with cold email, but it sounds like an easy yes offer.
So all these hardscape guys probably have like a customer list that they've never worked with, right? Or like a CRM.
A lot of them.
No.
A lot of them don't.
Fucking zero, yeah.
No,
Okay, so we will build you a. I don't even know what should you call it though. Like a. They wouldn't know what a CRM is.
Yeah, it's basically managing like their estimates.
A sales tracker system, right? We will build you a paving estimate calculator, right?
Yeah.
We will call every one of your old customers. I feel like with heart, like eventually, like the paving gets bad and you have to get repaved, right?
No, okay, it'll be sealed.
Resealed?
The one thing that's like very popular right now in my niche is like now they're doing instead of like shooting the leads, texting them, they're doing like internal calling. Like we're calling the leads for them and scheduling the appointment into their calendar.
We will call every lead for you. Well, that's more of like that's like a high ticket offer, honestly.
Yeah, that would be not the like intro offer.
Yeah.
Per se, but yeah.
Swipe file ads that work with clients.
Yeah, like what I have.
It's just the no symmetry of what you're trying to get them to do.
Exactly.
Like if they pay $20 to have a swipe file of ads that worked for their intended company,
Or
it's a higher probability that they'll buy ads management.
exactly. And I have one like I have an editor on staff. All our clients get one reel edited, which is meant to bring like attention to traction. It's not really lead generation, but it's a big part of our system, and that we can like edit that reel for them at a flat fee, whatever.
What about like Google and stuff like that? I feel like they don't even know how to set that up.
We kind of like strayed away from SEO per se.
But like Google My Business
Yeah,
reviews.
we can do that.
What about like we will remove every negative review? Is that possible?
Reputation management, it is, but it's annoying.
Yeah.
It's not a fun process.
Okay. Could you theoretically like frame this like old school? Like we'll give you our 10 best mailer templates, like old school like mailers or like the things you put in the yard.
Yeah, I know what you're talking. I think if they're like, at least for the guys that are looking at our stuff, they're more looking to learn or to just get ads. Everyone like their gurus are talking about ads. Like the hardscape gurus are talking about ads, but then they're selling them like whatever packages they're selling them. So when they see ads, they're more inclined. It's like, oh, that's what that guru is talking
Okay.
about.
Yeah, the 10 best Facebook ads
Yeah.
of all time for roofers or pavers, right? So you can go ads, CRM, sales tracker system. We will build you a texting automation that like.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out like if we could end up just telling our back end system like go high level as
Yeah.
SaaS in itself.
I feel like Go High Level has so many different verticals though, like
Yeah.
a texting automation, a call automation, keeping.
That's something you sell in the back end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So that wouldn't be a front end offer though. Like
Okay.
I guess
Yeah,
the SaaS.
yeah. I feel like the ad templates are like the low ticket ones, the good ones. Yeah. Anything else? Solid? Okay.
Ad templates, just do that,
Yeah.
like $20.
Best performing ads, something like that.
And then you could have one quick episode of course, like Bruce show you how to set up that.
Oh, and that would be like a course that I actually talked about. That makes sense.
So the goal is to sell either of these as ads for like really cheap. That's the goal, right? Like use these offers as a low ticket offer.
Yeah, you could also use it as like a lead magnet. So like, for example, the ad template. So the whole purpose of a $20 offer is just to liquidate the ad spend. But over cold email, there is no ad spend. So instead of $20, like, hey, I put together the 5 best ad templates of all time for pavers. Like, do you want me to send it over? So like the lead magnet over ads has to cost money or you're gonna go broke. But over cold email, it can be free. You know what I mean? So like you could do, like we will create one reel for your social media page as a lead magnet for cold email or Twitter or Facebook, right? But you have to charge money for it over over ads, or else you're just gonna lose a ton of money. All right, so we got Matt, and then me, and then we'll be done. We'll wrap it up. But Matt,
These are all fucking the same. It's all it's a cold email.
yeah,
All the cold email dudes can fit into one.
okay, yeah, we'll do. We'll jump you guys into one. You guys both kind of do deliverability, right? Like domain setup.
And there's different offers.
Okay.
Yeah, my offer is for inboxes, the primary one.
So a customized cold email setup guide for business.
Okay. Cold email domain guide, because I feel like no one knows how to do that. DNS, DMARC. Kind of the same thing. Whatever.
Yeah, deliverability health check.
Okay.
We run a campaign split test against their current infrastructure.
This is like a good cold email offer. Like we'll run a split test.
Yeah, we haven't run this one yet, but I think we should.
You need to differentiate, like, so there's two kinds of people. You have to be like precise about who you're trying to sell to. It's either people who do send cold emails or people who don't.
So
Yeah.
people who don't, we're offering setups primarily.
Yes, that's the only thing that they'll buy. They would never buy anything else. Everything else here is people who already send it.
Right.
The problem with that though is that's actually so small of a market.
Yeah.
There really just aren't a lot of people who run cold email at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Who do it like us. I guess there's probably like 30,000 on the planet.
We're we're ramming setup offers pretty hard. It's kind of a similar concept to what you guys are doing with ListKit. We're willing to do the setups at a very low rate in order to create recurring customers for the
Yeah.
inboxes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just you're interchanging ListKit with something else.
Yeah, yeah.
It's-
Yeah.
And actually, we're offering ListKit as an enticement as well. Free ListKit leads.
Yep.
We get affiliate.
Yeah. So I mean, pretty much doing what we're doing and just offering the grunt work for cheap. Yeah. Deliverability audit.
Yeah, free script, free leads.
Yeah, also like I don't know, 1 to 3 free cold email campaigns, like including the scripts and targeting.
3-step.
We could give away a month on our deliverability testers for if they're already sending cold email.
Yeah, these are all solid. All solid. I mean, pretty no-brainer. Cold email does super well, obviously. Yeah. These are all super good. All right, we'll go to the meet and then we'll wrap it.
So my lead magnet slash offer is going to be very similar. So right now the offer is like we double your open rates and reply rates. And targeting people who already send cold emails and use HubSpot, SalesLoft, Outreach. That's the.
So we'll hook up your cold emails to HubSpot.
Were you saying people who do cold emails like us or just
So people who use HubSpot, SalesLoft, and Outreach, that's my ideal clients.
okay, so they could so they might not be like a smart lead user just using that. Yeah, I see what you mean.
Or like we'll create a reporting system that relays info from Smart Lead to HubSpot. What was the other one? Outreach?
Yeah.
The one that would work for you is like I literally start the ads with like, are you using HubSpot? And are you a HubSpot user and want to increase your email deliverability rate by double? Or to guarantee double of your email deliverability for HubSpot users. And then I do the same thing with or using SalesLoft. See what I mean?
Oh, you can do it for HubSpot too?
So the goal is like to move them away from HubSpot, but link everything back to HubSpot. So their operations aren't disrupted, but now their sending sequencer is no longer HubSpot.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's like we can show you how to send 1,000 emails a day at 60% open rates.
Yeah.
I think
That's a good offer too. Connecting the cold email system to HubSpot's pain in the ass.
We've been so
it's like a big shocker to those guys just saying a big number of cold emails and then like a really high open rate. They're like, they're sending 50 emails a day and getting like 20% open. So I think that was probably
Yeah. Yeah, send 1,000 emails per day at a 60% open rate using HubSpot. Solid. What about like an automation that notifies your SDR team of every positive cold email reply. I feel like that's the simplest like Zapier setup ever.
I love that, yeah.
But if you just, we use that at our agency in Client Ascension, like every time we get a lead opt-in, we get a Slack message from Zapier. What about like monthly deliverability checks? Because I feel like it over time it could go bad, right? Yeah. Solid, dude. I mean, yeah, we paid someone to hook up cold emails to HubSpot. We offer a cold email system. Yeah, all super solid stuff. Sweet. But yeah, guys, I mean, once you come up with these offers, the ways you test them are obviously cold email. Like you could plug every single one of these into a cold email campaign, test it to 1,000 leads. Oh, people want 30 backlinks in 30 days. People want 5 blogs in 7 days, right? And you can figure that out relatively quickly and inexpensively. Or you can put it on Twitter or social media. Like when we dropped the placement offer on Twitter, people opted into it like crazy and hit us up like, that's a sick offer, that's a sick offer. Like even if you're not converting cash really quickly, you're gonna get a pretty good pulse on the market of if people think it's good, right? If they think it's good, if they think it's valuable, you're gonna get a lot of buzz, you're gonna get a lot of engagement on your tweet, you're gonna get DMs. We've put out stuff that like wasn't valuable and it just kind of was a dud. So like Twitter's a good spot to do that. And then posting in Client Ascension. Like people, I remember Eamon offered like a free YouTube video. We posted that in Client Ascension. You got a ton of DMs, right? And I've seen a couple of Client Ascension students that posted something in the opportunities and nobody wanted it. Like, not anything wrong with them. They tried something out, it didn't work. So like, these 3 ways you can validate your offer extremely inexpensively. And then once you validate your thesis and have a winning offer that people actually want, and it's not just your bias that you think it's going to be valuable, you can do Daniel's ad system to pour gas on the fire, right? So yeah, I'll send screenshots of every one of these to all you guys. But yeah, cold email, Twitter, post in Client Ascension, offer your existing clients this as like a cross sell. Yeah.